Hello, welcome to Wake Up and Live. This is Bob. Today I want to talk to you about misassigned paternity, or what's sometimes referred to as paternity fraud, or most commonly used in Jamaica, jacket. You know, when they say a woman gives a man a jacket, it's usually because they have a child that does not belong to the husband. In Jamaica, there is a mythical being called Joe Grind. Joe Grind is supposed to be this mythical person who, after husbands leave, he crawls through the window and go get with his wife, and oftentimes leave his wife with a child that does not belong to the husband. All right, such a man is called the husband, rather. Such a husband is called a cuckold. I'll spell it for you. It's C-U-C-K-O-L-D, and it means a man whose wife has created infidelity with him. Now, it is common in Jamaica to hear men brag about how good a Joe Grind they are. In fact, it's a badge of honor for a lot of men. But there is a grave danger facing our youths that are victims of such behavior. We all have at some point seen the TV show where this kid needs blood because they have some deadly condition, deadly disease, and need blood, only for the doctor to come back and tell the father, your blood type are not the same. And he says, well, what do you mean? Well, it's not your child. Or you must have seen cases where children grow up, look like nobody in the family, and they're wondering, what's with this child? Doesn't look like mom, doesn't look like dad. Or you might see in many small towns or many urban slums where people live in close proximity to each other, and unknowing siblings, meaning fathers who have children out there and children don't know their siblings, get together and end up creating children with deformity they didn't know. All right. Or you must have heard, rather, because this is a recent phenomenon that is actually brewing as a quiet storm that a lot of people don't know, and that is fathers living abroad who are actually filing for their children in Jamaica, who are now told by the embassy, hey, you are a misassigned, you have a misassigned paternity, which means the man has a jacket. The man has a child that does not belong to him. This is a detrimental thing to many of our young children who, through no fault of their own, have to suffer tremendous stigma, tremendous hardship, because sometimes the father, having found out, and naturally understandably so, having found out that a child is not theirs, suddenly decide to abandon the child. Please forgive me, my movement, mosquitoes are really getting at me. And so that is posing a severe hardship and threat to normalcy for many children. The moral of this video actually is that ladies and gentlemen, because there's no one person involved, jacket has consequences way beyond Jamaica. I was shocked to know, when I studied anthropology, I was shocked to know how much in history people who we consider children of others were not theirs. So many kings in England and Spain and so forth had children that were never theirs. And I'm talking about upwards to 40% of them. In some cases, not all cases, I understand. In our society today, for example, countries like the United States, in some places, it, it is believed that up to 30% of the children, 25 is the median uh, um, survey report, but it is bad, and I know in Jamaica too this is a serious problem, and to the extent that we can avoid these things from happening, because human nature stands out above all, but to the extent that we can avoid these things from happening, please remember that these things have consequences, and the consequences go way beyond the child and the borders within which a child lives. Thank you for watching. This is Wake Up and Live with Bob.